Each season brings completely different things to do around the farm. I'm so used to doing everything by the season that I don't even really think about it. The end of summer and the beginning of fall is always when we would either make grape juice or grape butter, as we called it. And with the wonderful grapes we're having this year, I am making a delicious grape butter today. Grape butter is honestly one of the easiest things to make. It's all in the family of jams and jellies and fruit butters, and it is so simple because it takes 2 ingredients. You'll probably notice that these grapes look a little different. They are homegrown Concord grapes. If any of you grew up with grandmas or moms that made things with grapes, they probably made them with Concord. And I will admit, you cannot use normal store-bought grapes for these recipes. These are different, but they have such an intense grape flavor that you definitely get if you've ever bought an amazing grape juice, that these are so the ones you want to use. Now, if you don't know where to get them, check your local farmer's market this time of year, or check with a neighbor to see if they have grapes going, because most likely it is these Concord grapes. Just take them off the stem, wash them a few times, and then you are ready to go. In a very heavy bottom saucepan, anything with a high sugar content, you want to make sure the saucepan is heavy because it won't stick then. Just put in your cleaned grapes and your sugar. Now, I know you're probably thinking, that looks like a lot of sugar, Caleb. And okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a lot of sugar. It's actually equal parts grapes to sugar, and most traditional fruit butter recipes are. Now you're gonna say, oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? We do not try to eat that much sugar. First thing, you don't sit and eat fruit butter with a spoon, although it is really that good, but don't. And 2, you enjoy it once in a while. And I promise you, if you are buying jam or jelly or fruit butter, it has a lot of sugar in it. This is no more than any of the others, and it really is delicious. Use it sparingly, but enjoy it. It is so good. Put it on the stove on high heat and let it come to a rolling boil. If you don't know what a rolling boil is, it is just a boil that won't stir down. So when you stir it, it doesn't stop boiling. After 20 minutes of boiling, just remove it from the heat. Next, you just want to get rid of all those seeds because homegrown Concord grapes have seeds. You just want to put it through a canning strainer or one that's made for jams and jellies like this. As you can see, I am, as usual, using a very old style one with a wooden stomper inside of it. But they do make new ones too. So if you don't have one, just check. They're usually pretty reasonable. Or check that local secondhand store. There is always canning supplies there. Push it through and stomp it to make sure you get all those wonderful juices out, and then just scrape out the seeds and the stuff you don't want into a bowl and just get rid of that. Once it's all pushed through though, you're gonna be left with this delicious looking butter. Now, when it's hot like this, you're gonna notice it's still pretty thin, but that is completely okay because it hasn't set up. I like to can mine. You could at this point put it in the freezer or put it in the fridge and it would store for about 3 months in the fridge or up to a year in the freezer. But I like to seal mine so I can put it in storage in a cool, dark place and let it go for over a year and not worry about it. It is shelf stable then. Put the hot butter right into your prepared jars. Put the rings and lids on them. And then put them right into that boiling water bath. Let them boil for about 10 minutes. Then remove them with the jar lifter and set them right onto a rack to cool. Soon you are gonna hear those dings and they are all gonna be sealed and they are gonna be ready to give as gifts or to use for your family. Seriously, these make the best peanut butter and jelly. Who needs bot and jam? I know this looks like work, but can I just tell you, this probably took a total of an hour and was so simple. 2 ingredients, absolutely delicious. What more do you need? I cannot wait for you to make your own grape butter and hear how it turned out for you. If you like this recipe and agree, make sure to click like below and subscribe to the Grape Boxwood channel. Share it around on all platforms. I love to hear from you through Instagram and Facebook and catch up with what you're making. Thanks for watching.